Welcome back to Tarth Takes Wing, a Crusader Kings 3 Game of Thrones roleplay focused. Oh, what a disaster. Tythan Belaerys is 71, he's infirm, he's widowed, and he can't get married again. He's in good health for now, but he's getting old, he's getting up there. He wants to become a dragon rider, and it's just not happening for him, except in alternate timelines. So here we go. We're going on a nice little... Hey, Prince Aegon got a dragon. Are you marrying somebody from my family? Yeah. She's gay as hell. She's one of my gay granddaughters. Oh, you're not marrying her. You've already married her. Fantastic. Out here, late at night, I sometimes look to the stars and wonder, what is our purpose in life? Can the seven who are one even see me this far from home? What am I doing this all for? It is my sacred duty as a pilgrim and as a high septon. Right before dusk falls, we hear the cries for help, and as I look over the railing out onto the vast body of water, I notice a small boat with three human-like shapes. They appear to be drifting across the sea, aimlessly going where the waves take them. I try to make out what they might be, and from my limited knowledge, they look to be shipwrecked Novaroshi. Let's see. We can drop them off on shore. We can try to convert them. We're going to convert them. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Faith. Out here at sea, when the weather is calm and not a ship is to be seen on the horizon, the peace and quiet is overwhelming. The Father's presence is particularly strong here, and it fills me to the brim. Perhaps we should seize this opportunity for quiet contemplation by lingering in this bay. Just a little longer. Well, I need stress relief, so yeah. This is the Father's will. News reached me that my grandson, Mataris, has been made a knight. House Belaerys. We are happy. We are happy. I don't know why I'm doing a fake Italian accent. After 5 years... What, this keeps coming up. How... This feels like it's happening faster than every 5 years. Alright, we're about to get a bunch of tags up here from all of the Night Watch castles. Yeah, of course we were going to get a... We romance faster, we elope faster. This could actually be helpful if we have to get remarried. If the widower trait drops off when we get remarried, that could be helpful. I don't see a problem with investing in it. I don't want to go to too many more wars. I'm an old man. My family is starting to grow up. I don't want them to die during wars. Wandering this path, I have encountered many reminders of those who came before me. Here in Wayne Rocks, I see reminders of those who inhabited this land before us. Old temples, broken weapons, random fractures of objects beyond recognition. Time claims us all, and the deities we worship and the way in which we worship them is always in flux. Perhaps one day, some other man will wander this path, contemplate the fallen high lordship of Tarth, and the seventh faith practiced by its lord. We can try to contemplate old empires for +1 stewardship. We can contemplate the ancient faiths for learning. We will contemplate the ancient faiths. Did it work? Wall, the wall, the wall, night fort, the wall, the wall, the wall, the wall, the wall. We got godly contemplation. It did work. Along the path to the Holy Land, I've met all kinds of pilgrims, both young and old. It's as if I'm witnessing a tapestry of my own life play out before me. Silver hair and wrinkled skin always seemed so distant until they came to me. I can't help but feel this pilgrimage may be my last, before I take the ultimate journey to the seven heavens. Perhaps I ought to stop a while and contemplate life's brevity. I will make the most of my time. I am a determined man. Or I could be determined to live, with a health boost. I am driven to survive. As we make our way down this holy road we travel, we are suddenly made to stop as a beast steps out right into the middle of our path. A humble reindeer stares at our holy caravan. There is something of a knowing look on the beast's face, as if the mind of a wise man resides behind those feral eyes. He blinks and then carries on his way. That reindeer is a messenger of the Father. Follow him. We shall follow him deeper. I follow the reindeer, staying far behind him to not startle. Eventually, he meets another reindeer in a clearing, his mate perhaps. The two butts heads a little, but then soon nuzzle each other and promptly disappear into the wilderness together. What could the father have meant by that? I will soon have a child, the fruitful omen. Will I de-widowify? No, but that fertility boost's probably going to be real nice with my ladies. Some of them are a little old to still be having children, though. What's wrong? They're all sick? They're ill? Are they with me or are they back at home? They're with me. It's not good when everyone on my trip is ill. It feels like I might be getting ill soon, too. Valena, welcome to the family. Welcome to the world. Oh, no. You had a little brother and he died from being sick. It was 5 years ago. It was a while ago, but that's not good. She's traveling, so we can't appoint her a guardian. Marriage acceptance for my family. I doubt this is going to stop my gay granddaughters. And if you don't know about that, go watch the last episode. This is going to stop my this will not stop my gay granddaughters at all. I am told that nature is venerated here in the Sheep's Head Hills as the extension of the will of the old gods. We watch as locals adorn an old tree and fine materials and jewelry as if we were courting it. Many in my entourage are satisfied to watch from a distance, but I feel compelled to do something more. 41% chance of becoming a wise man, burn the tree, or join in the celebration. I want to watch. I will not join in their pagan rites, but nor will I crush them. There is a plague. There is a plague. It does not touch our lands yet, but we're going to pass right through it, aren't we? Oh, we might be able to avoid it. We might thread that needle. We might thread that needle. I am finally here, body and soul, at the great sept of the Snows. As the septon offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that had to happen for the seven who are one to bring me here at this moment in time. I gain the trait Pilgrim. Excellent. I'm good at traveling on the road. He is the best man across the breadth of the earth. He spends every day watching over the holy site. Every vigil, he goes back to his camp just outside the city and prays until dawn comes and the moon leaves. I take a deep breath before approaching the bonfire where he rests, after hearing about his prodigies. I have been waiting for you, he says, looking directly at me, and so has the father. Are you ready to abandon your chaste ways? I am ready. I am more interested in your teachings, or I can become lustful. And now that I'm lustful, it is a positive trait for my religion. Incredible. The Father is looking out for us, even in heaven. Dreamfire rejects bonding. Okay, next on the list after Dreamfire is Sheep Stealer. Bond with this dragon. Very famous dragon, known for eating sheep. Hey, those gardens are done. Please. Oh yeah, hold on, before I read this, I want to just double check to make sure we didn't get a knight in here yet. Yeah, because there's been a lot of messages it could have gone past. Oh, we have 0% with Sheep Stealer. It's a bad thing. A pilgrim puts down a votive doll before the altar, bowing her head. I see Kara blessing her and muttering something in her ear. Holy, I manage to hear. The Septon makes a gesture. Do you also have something to be blessed, dear Lord? It can be my book. We can make the book more pious. Or we can make it more famous. I would like to make it more pious. And make my journey more pious. Look at Alara Belaerys. She looks so composed. What a nice, probably, granddaughter. Who would even know I have frickin' dozens of them? And then statistically anomalous number of them are super gay. That's like being regularly gay, but slightly more gay. You're traveling. Can I, no, you're still traveling, huh? Okay, unfortunate. Bonding with Sheepstealer. We're doing the classic, get Citadelic Tomes. It does not improve us at all. Hey, it's Alara. Are you married? Yes. Have you had kids? No. Okay, well, we're not gonna have you be celibate. Absolutely not, under no circumstances. Although maybe we should just let her do what she wants. I don't know. I mean, we have so many granddaughters. I feel like we can let her go and let her join the 7. Goodbye. Goodbye. I wish you were participating in the genetic engineering project, but we will let you go. Hey, we made it all the way to level 4. As our time at this sacred site draws to an end, I am ecstatic that this pilgrimage has been one of, if not the, most devoted pilgrimage through all time. The judge is smiling at me. This being my first pilgrimage, and while no pilgrimage is exactly alike, I feel confident that I am more familiar with what to expect from this type of spiritual journey in the future. White Harbor, it has been an honor. I get 881 pilgrim bucks in my piety. I can appoint a worthy successor. We found a guy. We've got a guy. We have a guy. While traversing a challenging path in the Drenchway, I hear laughter ahead. My concubine Melatha and my granddaughter Orana are working to cross the boggy waterway. Melatha, your idea to build a makeshift bridge was brilliant, exclaims Orana. Melatha replies with a chuckle, and your quick thinking with those reeds tied it all together. Your ingenuity is commendable. I've noticed that Emma avoids me more than usual. She always sits at the opposite end of the table whenever we're invited to a feast and constantly refuses my company while camping. We may not have the best of relationships, but that attitude is starting to tire me, especially when I overhear her defaming me. Tythan is a chattering churl. I'd be a better lord than him. I don't want to fight her. I'm just gonna let the wind pass. There's no reason to get murderous over this. Such a minor thing. Let the errand girl talk shit. Manual labor is beneath me. It's the axe event. It's a random one that happens all the time. Long after the night has settled, I find myself drinking with Viserys, my grandson, Mael, my daughter, and Rogar, my son. I tell him I didn't know he had it in him. Excuse me, I sneezed and to mute the microphone. But Viserys ends up telling a particularly ribald story about 4 peasants he had seen in Evenfall. After drying my eyes from the laughter and drinking a bit to clear my throat, I will tell a story of my own or ask Viserys to tell me another story, which will de-stress me, which is good because I am stressed out. My ward Oswell, he's okay. He's all right. He's marrying that Targaryen girl. He's marrying Targaryen. Lady Orana is no longer my sworn shield. He must have gone to join or marry somebody. That is unfortunate. And also, that's a bigger problem because I'm pretty sure she is one of my Dragon Rider knights. I need a champion who's got strong prowess. Here it is, Sir Ellard Butler. That's the guy I want. He will take my place in the duels. We also don't have a wet nurse. The pike girl will serve. Those dang pikes. The journey through Shadyside unveils sprawling pastures dotted with cattle. As my retinue pauses at the edge of a verdant field, the herdsman approaches. Cheerfully strumming his lute, he grants a broad smile and greetings. My lord, he begins, these beasts are the pride of our province. Will you join me to witness our labor? Restock your supplies, or perhaps partake of our famous Shadyside blue cheese? Show me how you work your herds. Amidst the tranquil pastures of Moongate, a figure tends to a horse with a wounded leg. As we draw closer, the healer looks up, his eyes reflecting years of experience. A simple misstep, he explains, but she will run again. Moved by his care, we pause in our journey. May we assist you in healing this noble beast, or we can get excellent horse care. No. We will assist him with some money. Oh, we lost a court brewmaster. That's an important position, which we shall replace with my son. Got a lot of old men working for me. And what's even weirder is that they are also my sons, which goes to tell you how old I am. At the foot of a particularly imposing hill fort in the Eyrie, a group of children play at warriors. We've had this a couple times. Tell us the quickest way. Did we get it? Yes, the child scouts will help us. Now we're basically all the way home. The sea is calm and forgiving today, still as a boulder, and a powerful wind at our back to boot. It seems it'll be an easy day for the rowers below. But then I spot, nope. Avoid. My son, Ethan, is a knight. Fantastic, Ethan, and you are betrothed to a young lady from the Stormlands. Who is this? This is the uncle of the current? Yep, it's the uncle of the aunt of the current ruler. You know, if something was to happen to him. Alright, we're going for the legendary level 6 trade port that will allow us to reach out and start colonizing the Northern Islands. It is good to be home. And winter is coming. What a perfect time to be home. We shall train this child, who is not at my court, I guess. She's a great-granddaughter, and I guess she is a man-woody rather than a Belaerys? No, but she just simply is considered unavailable to me. Orion married Illyrio Belaerial. Cool. Hope they have lots of strong children. 3 strong young boys. Rana. She's the dragon rider, right? Yes, that's why she's on this list. Can't invite her back. Can I invite him back? No, because he's inherited from his liege. But here's the interesting thing. I think that their kids will... no, the kids will probably still be under their... they won't join my... They'll be in my dynasty, but they won't have allegiance to me. They'll still have allegiance to whoever. But that's fine. We're slowly cooking up, you know, dynasties reaching out across the world. All right, so Sheep Stealer's out again. That means Grogoran is next. We're going for that bond. 15%, fairly low, not good. Can't expose her deviant secret, even though she's been talking shit about me. Unfortunate. We've got a perk. Popular figurehead. And then next is divided attention and then architect. Architect with the minus, you know, minus building cost time. Excellent, excellent. That's what we want. We're going to read to the dragon again, no surprise. I've been corresponding with your Chancellor Baelor, and I must say, I have come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you are even someone that I could one day be proud to call my friend, signed Magister Andrio. My Chancellor has done a good work. Dorgan, that's not a very, you know what? You're going to be called Aegon after Aegon the Conqueror. Don't let these Andals give you their Andal names. You get a good Valyrian name, my Greek grandson. And I will train you myself, boy. Come with me, and you'll see. We've had this event a couple times. I want this guy to join my court because he's probably going to have intelligent. Oh, he's sterile. Never mind. All right. This is low control growth, which is fine because we don't need control growth. We shall eat the control dip and take the increase in development because we're almost at the point. We've got 2 years left. And then we'll... Oh, hey, we converted a province. Okay, Faith of the Seven, Faith of the Seven, Faith of the Pure. We're just continuing to convert our own people to our religion. I must rescind your appointment as Chancellor of the Stormlands effective immediately. Now, usually this means he's putting me in another position. Okay, this is a worthy upgrade. More money and more savings down the line. We're going to start leveling up water mills everywhere we can. Even during the winter time, we need to get this money invested. This is a pretty light winter so far. Oh, my maester's dead. Lord Yorwin. He's not in my court, so I can't arrest him. This guy can just get away with killing my maester like a little shit. Hey, this guy sought indulgences, so this is a mechanic we have not seen a lot of. This means he committed a religious crime, and our religious crime is basically everything. And that's the reason why everything is a crime, is to force people to pay indulgences to me so that I get money. I have the mod auto-indulgence turned on, so you won't see them. Because if you get a large enough kingdom with a large enough religion, the amount will be incredible. Like, you'll literally just spend all your time clicking that. But the important part is, it generates money off of crime rather than constantly having to forgive people. They basically forgive themselves by giving you cash. They do have to have money to do that, though. Geryon has joined us. Are you good at your job? That's literally the only thing I care about. The answer to that is yes. Which means, welcome to the team, my man. I don't have to replace any other positions. Good, excellent. It's a very light winter. I mean, there isn't even any winter... There's no winter effects on my income. That's good. This is good. We want this to happen. We want it to be a light winter. Children of my dynasty, my granddaughter Sarah has given birth to 2 daughters, Belaerys and Sorella. This is a genius girl. Fantastic. Amazing. I will train you myself, girl. And then we have Sorella, who is also a genius. Fantastic. Amazing. I will train you myself, girl. Balon, you're old enough. You're about to get married. You don't have heirs yet. But we definitely want you to have heirs. This is some heirs having. How about over here? You are a child of the Lamberts. You have no Targaryen blood. And you also have no Targaryen blood. It's just that your mother remarried. That's what happened. A news for profit. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the street. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares if my lord has coin. As I peer at the myriad goods in the stall, I can hear Vargan Hoet murmur, murmur. The etchings on that piece must be real, and quite valuable too. He glances at me with a triumphant smile. I believe this should be the more lucrative piece. I trust your expertise in this area, steward. It was successful as well. Others take that aberrant snake. Grugon is also not hanging out with me. We have now moved on to Gridiron. Bonding with Gridiron is starting. 41%. That's not a bad place to start. Maybe I'll walk to my getaway. So I'm stress braked again, but because I have athletic, I can actually lower my stress back down immediately. Fantastic. What is this item? Small religious carving. Let's see. My granddaughter Valyria has given birth to a son. It's my great-grandson Edmund. No. This Edmund? That's not a Valyrian name. What should we call him? We'll call him Daemon. That's a really popular name around this time. And everybody loves Daemon Targaryen. That's a cool guy. He never did get to conquer those stepstones this time around, but he's a cool guy. I will train the boy. I'll train the boy. Oh, we got a couple more boys that need training, huh? Okay, alright. We can solve this. We got plenty of guys to train kids. Danner Storm, who is the daughter of some random person. That's fine. We are gonna train you to be a learning expert. It's time to spread out our people again. I'm actually a master learner, but we're gonna put it with the maester. We've had a whole several years of stewards born. You're also a learner. We're gonna put you with the maester as well. And then finally, ban free. We're going to train you to be a diplomat. We need to get back to having a varied court. I don't want there to be like a 10 or 15 year gap where we don't have anyone competent to fill our legendary positions. Excellent. We got what we needed. We're letting time pass. We just need one more month of cash. Level up the water mills here. Spring is coming. Another child of my dynasty. Brunella is not... Nope, that's not a good name. I don't like that. We can call her Shayna. Shayne. That sounds sufficiently Valyrian while paying homage to her grandmother. And you're a very wise child. We will train you in the art of education. I will train the girl myself. Fantastic. Still not losing that widowed, huh? Still not losing that widowed. There it is. There we go. No water wheel here. Here's the other water wheel. Cool, cool, cool. We have a coin flip here on Gridiron. He's about to take us to the mat, because he's Gridiron. Alright, we've got courtier offer, no thanks. Challenge to board game, also no thanks. I probably would lose that board game. Also, I thought that guy was dead. I thought Lord Horbert of Hightower. I can't believe he's still alive. He is old. We're both old. We're like the same age. My grandson Jorgen has been made a knight. Oh, you know, we haven't checked in on the knighting recently. Maybe we need to offer... Oh, we got so much opportunity for squiring. Yeah. Love a good squire. Love a good knighting. We're going to go with Noho. Lord Hubbard's upset with me. Mayella. Cool. She very clearly, as a beautiful girl, should be trained as a diplomat underneath the tutelage of Tythan Belaerys, named after a fantastic woman. All right. I hate to say it, but we do have to break up with some of these lovers. We do have to break up with them. No beef with them, but they are not what one would call concubine material because they're too old to still have kids. We're going to invite them back to the court. Miss Concubine. I know. They're going to be mad. And then we invite her back to the court. Yep. The daughter should come back as well. Oh boy, I forgot to have my kids study languages. We got to have kids learning Valyrian. You're too old to learn Valyrian, but you're not. Learn Valyrian. Learn Andelic. No, learn Valyrian. Roinish, Andalos. Oh, she probably already knows Valyrian. That makes sense. That makes more sense. There's no way we can't have someone who speaks Valyrian in my court. I speak Valyrian. I also speak Andalic. I guess I could start learning Roinish. Roinar? Maybe. Could be worth it. Right. I need to make sure I've broken up with those women. I think so. I think I only have one lover left, which means I need 2 more concubines, but there's nobody in my court to serve as concubines. So we're going all around the world. We're going all around the world looking for unmarried, inheritable trait women of the age around 16. Probably we're gonna want... I mean, why wouldn't I want to date a dragon? Probably we're gonna want commoner women who we can invite to our court. Lowborns. She's a deviant hunchback. I don't know that we want to deal with all that. She is lustful, though. That would be an absolutely crazy number of kids having 2 lustfuls come together. Chella, you're 19. Cannot invite you to court. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep looking. Keep looking. Cyrissa can invite to court, but won't. Because I probably need to charm and or seduce her. She was about 19. We're gonna give her a little check mark. Where was she? Oh, Chella. No, Cyrissa. Here we go, Cyrissa. Giving her a little boop right there. She's 22. We'll come back. Ronella. Okay. So what we're going to do is, once we finally bond a dragon, we will try to friendship. By friendship, I mean seduce these women. And then, once they're seduced, we can invite them to the court. Good. Excellent. My wonderful former lovers are back, so that they can remain with their children in my court. There's no reason to separate these families, and there's no reason not to be polite to my former concubines. They should have a good, full life paid for by me, now that they no longer need to have my children. There's no reason to be impolite. We owe them everything. Oh my god. I am just getting rocked on these dragon rolls, man. All right, we're going with Gallery. Gallery is a 0%. We're not going with Gallery. Gallery is gonna throw us off a cliff. Okay, and then we go all the way back to the top, and we go for Melis. Okay. What do I say, my friends? It's been a year. It's been a year in real life. It's been a year in character. We're bonding with Melly. We're bonding with Gallery. Gallery using science and mathematics, facts and logic. Yep, that's fine. We're good. We're locking in a new love, a kitten. Nothing in this world will replace Valyria's confidence, or so I thought. My son Aemon comes to me holding a whelp by its scruff in his hand. My lord, this young kitten is the perfect cure for the sadness you are feeling, Aemon says. Will you give it a home? I'll lose the widow trait. I'll finally forget about my beautiful, wonderful, hateful wife who murdered my romance partner. But I still love her so much and would never betray her secrets. Yes, a cat is exactly what I need in order to get myself married again. Everyone says that. Everyone says that if you have a cat, you can get past anything. Everyone says that cats are the best. Okay, I can marry a couple of different women. One of them is the Tyrell girl. Another is the Stark girls. Is there any, I'm gonna guess probably no. Oh, there is an alliance with the Targaryens, but I don't think that this specifically is a Targaryen girl. I think that that girl has no actual ties to the Targaryens. We're gonna double check the Targaryenisms. Make sure there's not... I mean, normally the Targaryens are married way before they hit... Oh no. This little baby boy died. That is my daughter's child. Can we arrange a marriage for you? Somebody to spice up your... Okay, they will... No. Also no. It's because we have royal marriage already. So no, we can't get involved with the Targaryens at this time unless there's somebody who wants to get remarried. Nope, you're married to my son. You're married to my grandson. You're married to some woman. You're married to my protege. And that's right, we had them marry so that matrilineal, so that they would have lots of kids. I didn't know what to do with him, and I wanted lots of Targaryen babies to show up at some point. This is Aegon. He married my gay granddaughter. I wanted them to have lots of... Oh no! He died. No. No. I even have a religion. Oh, because they're not following that religion. No. My religion says that if you follow it, there's less pregnancy complications. If they had just been faithful. That sounds like such a terrible thing to say. All right. So, alliance with the Targaryens out. We are looking for strong genetic matches. Here we go. We've got a Stark girl who is... How is she related? She is the granddaughter of the Manderly line. It is this guy's Arana, middle daughter. I guess the son is probably going to be the one who inherits. I may not live to get married to this girl. Being 75. I'm still in good health, though. I'm still in good health. Nothing like a 75-year-old man entering a betrothal with an 11-year-old, but this is a political marriage. Both of us could use... Ah, I have the cat now. I'm going to call the cat Amore. No particular reason why I'd name her Love after the Italian on the way. And then I'm going to pet my cat. That's what I was looking for earlier. Pet Amore. Pet Amore. I find Amore sleeping on my bed. That is usual. And I sit down beside him. Amore is a girl. I am greeted by a quiet, confused chirp. No, it would be a loud scream. However, as I start running my fingers through her brown, it should be black, fur, She starts quickly purring in contentment, and the sound seems to relax my whole being. Thank you for being my friend. Wow, wow, wow. My master of the hunt, Lord Aemon. Wow, nice beard, dude. That's my son. Holy shit. Enters my chamber brimming with excitement. I am hearing strange things from the gamekeepers of Might Point. They tell, yes, I understand, but I can't go hunting because I'm fucking ancient, dude. I'm infirm. I can't get out of bed. Okay, we have multiple level 6 trade ports now. Stewardship perk. We finally have divided attention. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then looking up here, we should be able to get 200 gold and be able to start kicking that off. I hear a commotion from my great-granddaughter Orana's chambers. Hastening inside, I see the wet nurse Raella is playing with Orana. My liege, perfect timing. She just took her first steps. Yeah, doesn't look like me and this current dragon are really becoming buddy buds. Seems like we're having opportunity problems. The time has come for me to repay the loan you granted. However, at this time I cannot repay the loan in full, but shall provide the interest for the last 5 years. I promise that I shall have what I owe in 5 more years. I hope you understand, my loyal vassal. 12 bucks. Okay, well. All the more reason not to like you. What is... She just become a duchess? I guess they're moving up in the world. And their kids will be moving up in the world as well. The time of summer has come. You're an unrelated kid, so I can't actually, because you're from somebody else's court, I can't actually help control your marriage. So let's see here. Most of these kids are between 1 and 7 years old, except for Tythan Belaerys, who is Lord of the Red March. That's actually this guy, right? Is this a brother-sister marriage? No? Whose child are you? Oh, you're literally my child. Oh, this would be me getting an alliance with him. Oh, okay. No. We don't want that. My daughter needs a more solid marriage than that. Let's turn this on, but then turn matrilineal on, clear it out, and see who shows up. There we go. Now people are being more honest about their needs. Casporio Nathes. You'll bring us in a genetic trait. Dermot Withers. So either we can lock in quick, because if they both have quick, it's pretty good chance the kid will have quick, and maybe it'll even evolve higher. Or we can go for comely. I think we'll do this one, because this guy looks like he's gonna freaking die. And if he dies after having 1 or 2 kids with her, the kid will inherit his property. Okay, promote culture is done. I think we're fully cultured up. Let's see how cultured we are. I mean, I'm a very cultured individual. I don't know about you. Okay, Westeros Valyrian is everywhere, which means we can finally increase development in the capital to hyper increase our incoming tax money. We have 200 bucks, which we are going to spend. Oh boy, they're getting even bigger, although they are fighting an internal rebellion. And is this guy sick? He's got scales. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Restore ruins. Perfect. Boom. Next up, we need to advance the ruins into bigger ruins. My liege, the sour-faced farmer standing before me says, these summer snowstorms have decimated my crop. There is no chance I will ever recover, especially with the harvest soon. I know not what I will do if I cannot provide for my family this season, especially with the winter coming soon. There must be something you can do. The farmer is bold to demand of me relief for his farm, but these days, summer snowstorms have been damaging to farms across the county. It literally just became summer. How is this possible? You can't be talking about how it's going to be winter soon. You are a northerner. You should know the hazard. I will pay compensation for the destroyed crops only. Others take that treacherous snake. We need to wait until 10th 142, which is in 15 months. It's gonna be a while. I'll probably forget about it. Alright, so we are free to get back to... I'm gonna start by befriending the king. It's always a good idea to befriend the king. Always a good idea. Be friends with the king. And then we're gonna get back to seducing those concubines. Potential concubines to come into my lands. Why do I have you? Oh, because you're one of the potential concubines. That's why you're on the list. Jaehaerys, perfect. Named after a good and wise king. I will train the boy in stewardship because he will be inheriting from his father's father. I probably won't personally train him because we have Sir Tythan Belaerys, a 4-star, incredible use of his time. I don't mind demanding things from my grandchildren. It's demanding stuff from my actual children that's the problem. Because I may need to get them to do what I want. Send a gift. Yes, my sensible liege. Please accept this humble gift. It is not much, but I hope it is of use. To our continued friendship. Excellent. Valyrian Belaerys. You are... Wow, Gianna, you have had 6 kids and 5 of them are still alive? You are killing it, girl. You're one of my favorite granddaughters. You're probably not one of those gay granddaughters if you have this many kids. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying gay women can't have kids. She ain't gay at all. She is a lustful lady. God, she's so tall. The seed is strong, my lord. The trees are strong, my lord. Our actions aren't OSHA compliant, my lord. Today is a chilly but otherwise nice day. I've taken a few hours to myself to walk around some of the smaller settlements near my keep, taking in nature and enjoying the nice day. As I'm walking, I come across a frozen pond and see some small folk wondrously skating around the ice. This is summer. That's why this is insane. As I'm walking, I come upon the frozen, but their movements are all over the place. Many fall onto the ice, but some are gliding beautifully. Ah, what a pretty sight. I shall sit down here and watch them for a while. What's this war? The Stormland's conquest of the city of Andielmark. That sounds like they're conquesting someone in... like Bravos or something. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it either. I'm getting the wrong thing constantly. Here we go. Yep. It's a Pentossi city somewhere. Oh, wow. The Tirash are... these guys are battling. And plagues and Mir? The world's full of chaos, but you know what isn't full of chaos? The beautiful Sapphire Island of Tarth. That should be enough money to start work on the ruins up here. We are revitalizing the population. That's probably not a bad idea. And then we're gonna build them ruins up. Build them ruins up. Ah, almost time to befriend the king. Mutual understanding. How about melees? No bonding yet. Okay, that's fine. Cyrissa, my good woman, allow me to seduce a fornicator like you. You made friends with King Baelon. A troubadour will soon be performing for the court at Ironwood. It would be a simple request to have him change the performance to be a dedication of Cyrissa, the target of my affection. Everything shall go as planned. I actually don't need to do anything, honestly, because I'm at 95%. I should have just done nothing. To the charming Tythan, thank you for your gift of music. The troubadour's performance was greatly appreciated. I always knew you were a man of impeccable taste. Well, you may not know this, but you're my impeccable taste. I can train my daughter in a new language. I would like you to study Andalusi. Sure, that's fine. It's a dead language, my lord. Few people speak it still. Helena Targaryen has given birth to a daughter, Valena, who we shall train as a diplomat. This is crazy, but I always thought when people said Mon Mothma, I actually, and this is true up until the current, like, season 2 of Andor, I thought her first name was Mothma and that Mon was a title. I've thought that for like 30 years now. I did not realize that that was how it worked, that her first name was actually Mon. All right, we'll be back in 4 years when you're ready. When you're ready, Skygosi Island, Skane. I guess it's the island of Skane. We'll be here when you're ready. All right, we need to bring in more cash. I'm thinking more windmills for higher percentage on holding taxes, because that'll affect everything down the line. Cyrissa's windows are lit warmly. I better leave so no one sees me. So no one sees me seducing her. After 5 years, the funds I set aside for the patronage of the natural philosopher Jarella have run out. Now, this does feel like it's been 5 years. We are going to extend it again and take the punishment, because now we can hyper grow. Roslyn was caught. I don't know who this is, so we're going to absolutely destroy her. You will rot in a cell. Goodbye, Roslyn. You're gonna get Daedred. I saunter between the market stalls of Evenfall, a heavy coin pouch tugging at my belt. How do I make this coin work for me? As I admire the wares of a local smith, good steel, a sound investment, my grandson Viserys suddenly appears at my side. A word of advice, friend. Have a look at the jeweler's stall over there. Their wares might be simple, but their potential is great. Now, I can invest in the smithy for 150. I get minus 10% maintenance. My main holding gets plus 10% for 30 years. I mean, plus 10% for 30 years is easily going to pay for itself, right? That's 1.2 every month bonus. It easily repays 150, you know, within 30 years, easily. I mean, huge bonus. But Jeweler's Workshop, we get great workshop investment with 20% holding taxes, but we get prestige instead of army gold maintenance. Well, I don't care about army gold maintenance. We are going to go for this huge gain over time, 20%. The existence of my plot to seduce Cyrissa has been discovered. While my involvement is not yet known, this will make it more difficult. That's not going to make it that much more difficult. I'm still getting away with it, and I'm not going to stop. Okay, we need to summon a new smith again. We probably don't have the money. We're deeply in debt, actually. My granddaughter-in-law, Esella, has given birth to a daughter, Lena. Perfect. We need some intrigue-focused people in the court in the future. We shall train you in the intrigue. Someone who's going to live for a while, I think, would be the best choice. All right, because of that death, there are lots of people who don't have a trainer, which is bad. An educator, a guardian, one might call them. Guardian to educate them. Shara Belaerys, you're being trained in stewardship. I can do that. That's fine. Let's see here. AGOT. Dana Belaerys. You are being trained in stewardship. And we can see you trained by Tythan. And then finally, Educate of Antogo Hoat, because you're a Hoat, you're probably a steward. We're locking in. We're gonna get you there, kiddo. We're gonna get you there. Yeah, we really do need that special Valyrian Steel Quartzsmith. But we're gonna have to go so many months without a steward. I think we'll probably just have one of my sons do it. For now. That's not... And we can leave that problem for much later, getting a new steward. We don't even have Valyrian Steel yet. We can't afford to send out fleets to find the steel. My daughter-in-law, Willow, has given birth to 2 children, Tythan, who will be trained. He's the firstborn boy, so he better be trained in the stewardship. Educate the boy in stewarding, my good son. And then Gianna. Now, I'm going to go for a wild thing. I'm going to train her in martial education. Because we know that religious commanders are allowed to join the military. So my long-term plan is to have this young woman get trained as a Sevenist, join the church, become a septa, and then join the military. That's what I want. The Blade Masters need a worthy successor. Seek the successor. It's the Nemesis. Lordship of Morningside. We need to solve that, and we're going to throw our guy at it. He should fix that corruption. Yep. He got lost corruption. What is this? Send gift? You're going to get me out of debt? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We absolutely love our vassals. That's why we have so many mayors. Love them. Gonna replace them pretty soon, but we love them. Okay. Architect. Perfect. You know, speaking of, we should probably lock in some of those marriages. So let's take a look at it. What we're going to want to do is marry the current wave of kids to these. So we want a... Hey, my granddaughter. Cool. Matrilineally. Perfect. Now, their child will be the mayor. She widowed? I don't think she's widowed, so maybe we can go for it. We're looking for a young boy. Not so young. We're looking for someone who's probably a little older. I don't think we're going to find someone who will grow up to marry her before she's too old to have kids. However, she does have a son. So we will marry the son matrilineally to a daughter. Melanie Belaerys. Cool. Alright. You know what? This is probably a good place to end the episode while I cook this up. Audience, I don't have a question for you this time. You have to know that the reason I'm asking these things is because the YouTube algorithm prioritizes videos that have engagement at the end, and I'm not even trying to trick you to do it. It'd just be nice if you help me out there a little bit. You know, these videos aren't even monetized. You don't have to watch ads to watch them. I'd just like them to do better, and I want them to do the numbers. I want them to do the numbers. Can you help me? I don't know. If you can't, it's fine. If you're shy, if you don't care, also doesn't matter, because I'll see you for the next one.